It's pretty good sized.
It's a big one. Our net, silly. Hey, I'm the flounder girl and I like to catch big ones. And they don't fit in small nets. And that's why we have a big one. It's 24 inches this way, 22 inches this way, and it's 2 feet deep. And the handle extends, and when it's fully extended, it's 8 feet long and it hits the ceiling. And it's really not that large when it's folded up. Don't buy a cheap net and lose your fish. This is a Frabill, I think that's how you say it, but invest in a good net. It'll be worth it.
Let me tell you some of the other reasons we use this net, or I chose this net. Number one, the handle isn't really round, but the end that you use to lift the fish, it's got this grippy stuff on it. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of oblong. Another thing is this rubberized net helps protect the slime on the fish. It doesn't have the little knots on the string like the cheap string nets have, and they protect the fish when you do release them. And believe it or not, we release quite a few fish, especially those little 15 3/4 inch reds. I'm not being paid to endorse any net. Nobody gave me this net, I bought it. I think I bought it from Bass Pro Shop. But if you want to see how sturdy this net really is, look at this clip.
Donald Trump would say it's huge.
Besides being fish friendly, it's actually a safety issue too. Debbie's not real long-armed, and I don't want her leaning out of the boat very far. So I want her to have this long net to reach over and get my little tiny fish. We've had good luck with these Frabill nets. In fact, hold on a minute. Deb has a small one on her Kayak. Yeah, we do have a Kayak. We don't use it much, but we do use it. It's also a Frabill. Same rubber mesh inside. Let me get down here where you can see me. Same rubber mesh inside. Protects the slime on the fish. It's large enough to catch any crappie. If you catch a crappie or a brim too large for that net, you've got yourself a state record, possibly a world record. This net is 2 years old. We use it in salt water. I rarely rinse this net off. I rinse all my rods and reels, and I rinse my boat, but I always forget the net somehow. And yet, it's still in good shape. The screws aren't rusted. I guess you can call it an official endorsement. If they'd like to send me a new one, that's fine, but I don't really need one. If you want to see more videos like this about fishing tips, equipment we use, bad or good, hit the subscribe button below.
Remember, none of this works without you.
Hey, and don't forget to tell us about your bad net experiences in the comments below. We'd really like to hear them, because we don't want to be the only ones that people laugh at.
Make sure it's a big one.